Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the Oldham Athletic Rebuild, where we have two games today. One against, I believe, Solihull Moors, and the other one against Wrexham. Two massive games. We've got to try and win them both. But since you were last with us, it was two defeats back-to-back, was on TV. We'll get into them in a minute, but we followed that up with a 2-1 win over Boreham Wood, who I just mentioned, so that must be why I mentioned them, because I was looking at them on the screen. And it was a superb performance, to be honest. Fanjay Toure getting one, Hallam Hope getting the other, Hogan with an assist, and Tollett with an assist. We played well, we got 3 points, that's all that mattered, and then we got back to winning ways. We followed this result up with a 1-0 victory over Woking. We wasn't really at it in this game, but neither were Woking. It was very, very dull. It was a slow game, but we kept the possession quite a lot. That was the main thing we had in this game, a lot of possession, but we just didn't do a lot with it. But Hallam Hope got the singular goal of the game, assisted by Couto, and that's all that mattered. We got the 3 points, and we moved on. We follow that performance up with a absolutely enthralling contest between ourselves and Eastleigh. It went 1-0 to Eastleigh. Then we got it back to 3-1 with goals from Fanjay Toure, Tollett and Rooney. Rooney getting 2 assists in between that as well. But then on the 94th minute, they got a goal back with, I think it's Chris Magoma, and it made it absolutely dangerously terrifying towards the end. But we managed to hold on, got the win. We deserved the win with 3 expected goals from 3 goals. And all you can say is 3 more points earned. But with any campaign, there's always going to be downsides. So we came across here, Dagenham and Redbridge, and we were held to a 3-3 draw. To be honest with you, if you look at the stats, we were lucky to get the draw. We were awful all game. You see, we was rescued by an own goal there by Ajakawa. Ajakawa, we're going to go with. Brooke got a goal as well in this game. He's a new signing at the club. I believe you've seen him last episode. And Fanjay Toure had a disallowed goal, but they also scored another own goal by Okoli. So 2 own goals and a goal from Brooke in this game. We were really not very good. Harry Brooke here on loan from Norwich. But yeah, we were not really good, but we got the 3 points. That's all that mattered. And we managed to carry on. But I say 3 points. We got the 3 goals, which gave us a singular point, rescued a point in this game. Didn't deserve it, but we got it anyway. But let's go and see where that leaves us in the league table. So, in the league table, it leaves us currently in 2nd place. We're a point behind York City, but we're 2nd place with a few games remaining. Just having a look how many games are in this table, 46. So we have 7 games remaining, including today's games. So we need to get on it and get some results. York need to drop some points, and Yorks today are going away to Wrexham. That's a big game. Wrexham, who are 3rd. We've got Wrexham next as well, but we are playing Solihull Moors, who are 4th. No, we're not. I've lost my head. Are we playing Solihull Moor? We're there. Yes, we are playing Solihull Moors. Sorry, guys. It's been a long Christmas and New Year. I'm recording this on the 2nd, the day after New Year's Day. And I was at a football match, so I'm absolutely exhausted. But I'm trying to get a video out for you guys. Right, guys, here is our lineup. We got Nditi coming in for the... I'm just going to go on here now. Coming in for Jordan Clark, who's not fully fit. We got a back 4 continued of Couto, Roberts and Hogan with Norman in goal. Norman's normally there. He's a very, very good asset for us. We've got Fretkoud and Harlock in the defensive midfield roles. Burgess on the right at the moment. Is there a reason for Burgess on the right? Who's normally here? Normally... I'm trying to figure out who's normally here. I don't think there's a player that's normally there, actually. Maybe Ben Tollett, but he's on the left today, replacing Hallam Hope, who's away on international duty today. Sadly, we've got Rooney just in behind Fanjay Toure. This is the team we're going to go with. Hopefully, it's good enough to get us 3 points. Let's see if it can. Let's get into this. And we've already got a nice early highlight here on the 5th minute as Fretkoud keeps the ball. Crosses it in beautifully. Ben Tollett! 1-0. We lead nice and early here against Solihull at home. Very, very good start to the game. Just what we needed. Beautiful little cross in there from Oscar Fretkoud on his weak foot. swung it into Ben Tollett's head, who just couldn't miss, really. Very good header, actually, contested by the defender there. Hit the target, you score, and he does hit the target. Now we got the ball again. Fretkow, what's he going to do with it? He's running at the defender now. Gives it back to Jared Harlock, who loses the ball to Sabara. That's not very good from Harlock at all. Can we close him down? Sabara's just been allowed to run into space. No one's even attempting to close him down, and we deserve to concede. That is absolutely shocking defending, and they get back a goal almost immediately. Almost immediately. I'm not happy with that at all. Demand more. Absolutely livid with that defending. You cannot allow a player to run from inside his own half uncontested. No one even attempted to put a challenge on him, and then he puts it in the bottom corner. Very, very poor defending, but hopefully the team can wake up. Come on, lads. Roberts, Freckeld, Hogan. We need to bounce back. Burgess. They scored once already to take the lead. We can do it again. But Boot now has the ball. In goal for Solihull. Goes long. Roberts wins that header though. Ben Tollett. Can Tollett go forward? He can. Burgess. In behind. Burgess! Luke Burgess. Come on. Luke Burgess. That is a superb goal. Ben Tollett did all of that. Put it in on a platter for Burgess, who had to run in, and all he had to do was beat the keeper, and he beat the keeper superbly. Really good run as well. Great run there from Tollett to even play the pass into Burgess, and that's a brilliant finish. And we do lead Solihull once again 2-1. But so far we're showing some good fight here today. We've got the lead twice. They got a goal back from poor defending, but then we bounced back only 4 minutes later. So that means there was 3 goals in the first 11 minutes of this game, and we have got 2 of them. I don't mind that at all, but now we're making a few defensive errors again, but we do steal the ball. John Rooney into Burgess. What's Burgess going to do? He's got some space to run into. He shoots, and it deflects straight into Boots' hand. Now it's Tollett. Gives it away to Kelleher. Now Maycock. Fretkow gets it back, though, after a bit of pressing there from Rooney. Into Ndidi. Ndidi, good ball in. Fanjay Toy looked a bit offside, and he was offside. Good save from Boot either way. In 2-1 in the lead. Really good first half. You can't be too upset. There was a couple of mistakes, but we got to go with pleased. Well done to the lads. No changes needed. Let's continue into the second half. And it starts with Solihull. On the ball right now. Coker to Kelleher. Goes forward, and Ndidi gets it away. Back to Coker. Now it's Ndidi. Burgess. Burgess goes forward. Fanjay Toys broke the defensive line. Can he slot it? He can! Fanjay Torre gets him behind the defensive line there. Luke Burgess with the superb over-the-top through ball. And Fanjay Torre broke the defensive line, and all he had to do was put that ball in the net, beat the keeper, and he does that brilliantly. And we do lead 3-1 here. Really good performance so far from the lads, and they deserve all the praise they're going to get from the press, from the management, from the fans. This has been really, really good from them so far. But we got the ball again. Harlock pushes it into the box. Fretkow goes down, and it's a penalty. We're going to give it to John Rooney. John Rooney, our regular penalty taker. Can he slot it and make it 4-1 to Oldham Athletic? Can we do it? Can we take the 4-1 lead? Now it's John Rooney. Brother of Wayne. Can he slot it away? Yes, he can. 4-1. Oldham Athletic 4. Solihull Moors 1. Really good performance. 61st minute of the game. And all we got to do now is just hold on. Bring this game home and say this is a successful victory over a very, very competitive side. We're going to make some changes now. We're going to get a couple players on. We're going to get Harlock off for Brook. And we're also going to bring on Vaughan. Where's Vaughan play? I actually don't remember Vaughan's position. We'll just move him around the pitch until it says he's in the right place. I think he's a central midfielder, so what we'll do... No, we're not actually going to do that. That's all we're going to do, actually, I think, because there's nobody else. Maybe Stobbs on. We'll bring Stobbs on, actually. There's nobody else I really feel I should bring off. Been a superb performance so far, so that's all we're going to do there. And we're just kind of freshening up things, keep the players fresh, keep everybody going at the minute. We can't afford to be making any silly mistakes with players. We need them all to be fit, as Dallas is now in behind. Can they score? Solihull over the bar. So that was a good little chance there for Solihull Moors, but they couldn't do much with it. But like I was saying, we're at the crucial stage of the season now, where it's all about keep everybody fit, make sure everybody is going for the end of the season, because we need the squad depth at this point, as we now brought Mahoney on. Or was it McGee? McKay? Or something along those lines. Sabara now for Solihull. Can they get another one back and put us into a little bit of danger? Yes, they can. Lovely ball over the top. Andrew Dallas slots it away beautifully. Norman maybe should have come out a little bit faster. Defensive line should have been a little bit more aware. But there's not an awful lot you can do. And it is what it is. It's already happened. We just need to now deal with it and try not to do anything silly and hold on to this lead. I don't think there's too much I can change. I think the boys on the pitch are the best players to do it. And we're going to tick down the minutes. And we're going to win here at home against Solihull Moors. It's ended Oldham Athletic 4, Solihull Moors 2. Really good performance. 3 points in the bag. Can't complain. Delighted with that. And that, we'll see where that leaves us in the league table right now. But it should give us a good chance. We jump back up top. York City have dropped some points. York City drawn with Wrexham. So if we beat Wrexham in the next game, we're looking really, really good. Well, we should be in the playoffs now. Playoffs should be guaranteed. But we're looking pretty good now for the rest of the season. 7 days' time, we're travelling all the way down to Wales for the away game against Wrexham. Is it Wrexham Athletic? It's Wrexham something. But we've got Wrexham next. Let's now go away and you'll rejoin us at the Wrexham game. So guys, little update on some transfer news. We've just brought in this guy for free from Preston North and he's going to get released by them. So we're going to bring him in for free. Kyan Taylor looks a decent little player. I had a quick look at him. I'm actually quite impressed. So I'm going to bring him in for free. It's worth a risk. Let's see what he can do for us in the future. And another one straight afterwards. George Shimiel? I don't know how to pronounce that. But he is basically a Polish striker, I would say. I'm going to say probably striker more than anything. He looks alright, just for free. Why not take a risk? And the third player we're bringing in. All together here, you can see Andrew Oluwabori on a free transfer from Peterborough. And I think he looks a really good player. So another little addition for completely nothing. Why not? This is the squad we're going to go with for today. We got Norman in goal, back four, then DT, Kuto, Roberts and Hogan. Fretcald and Harlock just in front of them. Burgess and Hope on the wings. Hope back from his international duty. And then we got Rooney just in behind Fanjay Toure. Let's see if we can get another 3 points today. We really need the 3 points just to keep ourselves going, keep ourselves on the move, and see if we can actually maybe put a foot in the EFL. We need to get into the EFL as quick as possible, and then we can settle down and try and build something. This is more of a panic season to get out of the conference or the National League as fast as physically possible, because this is a nightmare league to get out of, and whilst you're on top, you need to make it count. So if we can get out of this and then push our way into the EFL, then all we got to do is worry about staying in the EFL and then maybe pushing forward. But it's all about getting out of this division first. And as you can see in the first 28 minutes, absolutely nothing has happened. And now Wrexham have the ball. Wrexham long throw in, causing a few problems. Cleared away by Rooney. That was a dangerous moment. And it looks like they're going to be a threat from long throws. Very, very frustratingly. So let's see if we can combat that in the future. But that is not an ideal start to this game. We need to make sure the boys wake up. So far in this first half, we've done absolutely nothing of note. But now, Kuto has the ball. Gives it to Rooney. To Harlock. Roberts. Hope. He loses the ball. But gets it back. Hope. What's he going to do? He's going to strike it. He does, but it's awfully wide. Not great at all. Not great at all. And now we're at half time. Very, very poor first half from the lads. I'm going to say I'm disappointed. Obviously, we're not losing to a poor side, but we're not actually doing anything. So I would like to do something in this game. So I'm thinking a way to do that is change the role of Rooney to attack and see if that does anything. Let's just move the defensive midfielders into centre mid and then move Rooney a little bit more further forward and see if that can actually create something for us as Roberts got a free kick in the second half early here. Hope. What can he do with it? He's got a ball there onto Burgess. Finds Burgess, who's whacks the crossbar. It's better, though. It's already better in this second half than it was in the entirety of the first half. As you can see now, Couto has the ball again. Gives it to Rooney. It's all Oldham at the moment. We are all over them. We're creating everything now. Since moving forward, as Threadcow just doesn't move. But now Hogan should deal with that nice and comfortably. Without a mistake, he's made a silly error. And Mullin. Oh, what a save from Norman. That is an unbelievably good save there from our goalkeeper to prevent Wrexham taking the lead. But that is a really dangerous moment as Norman then saves us again by punching it clear. We cannot be doing this. We need to wake up. This is very, very poor so far. We can't be dropping points to third place because it will bring us back into the fight a little bit more. As that's a lovely ball forward. But Fanjay Toure couldn't quite get there. And now Wrexham casually playing out the back, then goes long to Mullin. Back to Tunnicliffe. Tozier. Very, very, very stressful game so far for our players. Brilliant challenge that by Rooney. Now a Harlock. Can he do something? Goes forward. Brilliant ball out wide to Hallam Hope. Now Hallam Hope all the way back to Couto. Couto, brilliant cross in. Burgess. Not great, but we are creating things. We are starting to break down the wall a little bit. We can bring Burgess off for Tollett because of an injury, but we are starting to break down the wall a little bit now. We should be able to get closer as they're trying to suggest us to make another sub. Stop suggesting us subs. You're doing me head in. We're going to bring on Taylor now for Threadcow, I think, or for Harlock. We're going to bring on for Harlock. Harlock looks like he's struggling slightly. No, we're not, actually. Brooke on for Harlock, actually. That's probably the smarter sub. Let's do that. Come on. All we got to do is find one chance. One chance to put the ball in the back of the net. That's all we're asking for. As Wrexham now coming at us again with Nyanko. Into Hosanna. Hosanna takes us on. Cleared away by Roberts. Good defending by Roberts in the right place at the right time. But they're coming again. Hosanna, great ball in. Lee! Elliot Lee has given Wrexham the lead. 1-0 to the home side. And that now gives us it all to do. That gives us it all to do now. We're going to have to try something. We're going to have to come out of our comfort zone of the slower football. And we're just going to have to go to non-league football levels now. It's all about the non-league levels this time. Just route it long, hope for the best, distribute over the defence. And that's all we can do. We need to just go non-league football style. It's time to try something. Come on, lads. We haven't done anything all game. We've been absolutely god-awful all game. Fondop is going to come on for Fanjay Toure, who I haven't even noticed today. He's been absolutely shocking. Come on. Come on. One chance. That's all we need. One chance game. Come on, please. Something. Anything. What? Oh, we finally hit the target. It took us to the 82nd minute or 89th minute. Couto now with the corner. Delivers it in. Hogan can't get on it. And next, O'Connor's going to run away with it. I think that was our chance, guys. I think that was our chance. And I believe Wrexham are going to run away with the ball here now and prevent us from even getting another opportunity in this game. Unless we can win the ball back. O'Connor goes forward. Into Ulasana. Good ball in. Cleared away. We need to clear it. Get it out the box. Clear it. Oh, and it's 2-0. Ollie Palmer. Ollie Palmer has doubled Wrexham's lead. And that is probably the nail in the coffin. That is probably the nail in the coffin. There's not a lot you can do about it. That is very frustrating. And it's going to be a loss. It's going to be a 2-0 defeat here to Wrexham away from home. A very tough opposition. But it will drop us off the top of the table, which is not what we want. We're going to go angry, actually. I'm going to agree with the assistant. And we have dropped off top. York City take the lead back, I believe, with another draw. Did York draw? Yes, York drew 0-0 with Barnet as we lost at home. Away, sorry. And that is frustrating because now that is going to leave a lot to do in the remaining 5 games. And we're going to go and show you now those games. Oldham manager slams team, which is understandable because we played absolutely awfully. Our remaining games are Altrincham, Scunthorpe, Maidenhead, Yeovil and Bromley. Now, you'll be joining us for the Yeovil and Bromley games, which will be done tomorrow. And let's hope they're the games that get us the promotion. Otherwise, we're going to be in for playoff, and that won't be the end of our season. So, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you have enjoyed today's episode. If you are new around here, please subscribe for more. I do apologise for this video being a little bit later than I said, but unfortunately, Christmas, New Year period is a very busy time of the year, so please excuse that. But this series will continue till the end of this game because I really am enjoying it. But I have been Chris 12 LFC, and I will see you later.